Today's Life Diaries has to do with friendships and what I consider a friend. So, in order for me to consider one a friend, there needs to be loyalty. And unfortunately, loyalty is something that many people are not equipped with. And this is one of the reasons why people remain untrustworthy to me. So, in order for me to consider one a friend means that I have to trust that person. Loyalty for me has to do a lot with the way one person's personal values are, what type of morals they have, what types of ethics do they have, and if they have the same or similar values to me, and whether they have the same morals and ethics that I have. So for me, if a person is not true to themselves, and that means if that person is not authentic, then that person is not capable of being honest with me. So therefore, I consider a loyal friend one that can be direct with me and who has honesty. So, if I have a friend that is not providing me with honesty, I don't go expecting loyalty from that person. Instead, what I do is I treat that person like an acquaintance. And I'll explain to you. A friend is one that you may not agree with all the time, and they might not have the same opinions as you, but a friend is one that is capable to be truthful with you because they are living from their own truth. So, for me, it is a friend that offers depth and does not live in the shallow ends of life. And when I refer to depth, it's because that is the strength of the human character, and that is defined by all their moral reserves. So for me, I consider a friend one that is worthwhile. Yes, that's correct. So it is based on the amount of value that that friend is going to bring me. So that value it can be their knowledge, their mental health, their intelligence, whether that be their IQ or their emotional intelligence, the EQ, their wisdom, the insights that they can provide me with, and their intuition. So, loyal friends are ones that are equipped with tools to fully accept me without conditions in my authentic nature. So they love me as I am, and they're not trying to change me or find faults in me. So a loyal friend is one that is inspiring me to become the best version of myself. And when I have a friend that does not inspire me, as I said before, I do not label them as a friend, and I rather move them to the acquaintance stage. So in my book of friendships, any violation of trust, I considered it a negligence. So that is a breach of contract in my books of friendships. And therefore, I proceed with boundaries. And what that means is I move them to the acquaintance stage, or even perhaps the exiting stage, depending on the severity of what they might cause in my life. And I move them into the acquaintance stage because having friends like this, right, you can never truly know who they truly are because they are still hiding behind masks and they're actually in a self-delusional stage. And when a person is in that stage, you need to understand that their boats are still rocking towards wisdom, and these people are usually drowning in their own depth. And I am not in a stage in my life where I want to be in a position to go back to drowning.